So yeah, hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you guys some new things that I got at the carnival. So for those of you who don't know, a while back on Thursday of this week, I went to the carnival at my local church that me and my family go to. And at that church, pretty much at my church every year, in the summer, they have a carnival. And every year we usually go. So pretty much, yeah. And of course I went this year as well, except usually we go on a Saturday, but this time we went on Thursday. Actually, I can't remember what times we usually go, but I remember it's mostly usually a Saturday. I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember honestly. So that's pretty much, yeah. But I figured I mentioned that. So that's pretty much, yeah. Now, one thing I should mention is that every year when I go there, I usually don't make a video about the things I get. However, last year and the year before, I made a video basically showing off all the things that I got, just for fun, you know what I'm saying? And I figured, hey, when I make another one this year. So this is pretty much the third one that I made since. I figured I'll mention that. So yeah, so pretty much, yeah. Now, one thing I should mention is that, like I mentioned this in last year's video, but I mentioned the date that I went to the carnival on, which was July 28th of last year and the year before, and the next day I made the video on July 29th. I figured I would mention that as well. So yeah, so pretty much, yeah, since if you look at the date, today's date is obviously July 27th, and if you look back to the other day, on Thursday, it was the 25th, so needless to say, the dates were different this year, but that's alright, I don't mind. I figured I would mention that real quick, so yeah, so pretty much, yeah. So like I mentioned before, this video is basically to show you guys all the prizes that I got, or more specifically, prizes that I won, whatever you want to say, so that's pretty much, yeah. So in total, I got a total of 25 things this year. I figured I would mention that too, since last year and the year before, I mentioned the prizes, well, the amount of prizes I got. I thought I had more this year, but I counted, and when I was taking pictures for this video, I only saw that I had 25, which of course I'm happy with the 25 things that I got, or more specifically, I'm happy with everything that I got at the carnival, since I had fun this year, and I usually do. So that's pretty much, yeah. I figured I mentioned that too, so that's pretty much, yeah. Also, another thing I should mention real quick is that every year, well, pretty much, I can't remember if it's every year, but for the past couple, well, for this year and the 2 years before, when I made a video like this, I got an odd number of items, which I don't mind, but I figured I mentioned that, so that's pretty much, yeah. Another side note I should mention real quick is that this year I also had some leftover cash, since you need cash for the carnival, and pretty much that's how you play the games, is you pretty much give them $1 or so, or how much the game is, and that's how you pretty much play. And pretty much, like I said, and needless to say, like I said, I spent a decent amount of money, but I'm not going to mention that. Well, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not going to show the money, since that's another thing I won't be showing in this video. And also another thing I should mention is that this year I didn't get cotton candy, even though for the last 2 years I did, but I figured I'd mention that as well, since I mentioned that last year too, and I figured I would mention that as a little thing, so that's pretty much, yeah. Pretty much to wrap up this section of the video, one thing I want to mention real quick is that I'll be showing these items in a random order. First I'll be showing the stuffed animals, or plushes, whatever you want to call them, that I got, and then I'll show I'll show the non-stuffed animal items that I got, so that's pretty much, yeah. I just figured I'd mention that as well, so that's pretty much, yeah. And also another thing I want to mention is that I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself so much. Like I said, I wanted to point that out as well. And I'm sorry if I was getting my words mixed up. Like I said, I figured I'd point that out as well. So that's pretty much, yeah. So with all that out of the way, I just want to say, once again, I'm sorry for repeating myself so much. And I'm sorry if I did get my words mixed up. I figured I'd point that out as well. But anyways, without further ado, let's finally get on to the prizes, shall we? So once again, thank you for listening to this part. And now, here are the prizes.